And now, the starting lineup. Standing 6'11", number 10, Jake Long. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 20, number 20. Starting at shooting guard. At 6 foot 6 inches, number 0. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Jalen Green. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 23, Lucas Barnes.
Thanks for joining us on 2K. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Hey, yo, right
here. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Green. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Inside. All alone. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Here's the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh, my gosh. The athleticism.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Will it go? From beyond the arc and then some. And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 7. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the take. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing. Wow.
The assist by Jalen.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's the lob. Rejected by Barnes. And so it's Chicago, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Chicago.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Well,
glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And for Chicago, Chicago leading by 19. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. There's 45 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Chicago with a rebound.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
26. Benjamin, number 26.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 28.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And so it's Chicago, up 25 big ones as we head into the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one.
Oh, he packs it down!
That That is incredible.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
And he drives in, misses from short range.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Barnes in the post. And he drains the turnaround Jays. Barnes has got 37.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Launches it from deep. Second shot opportunity. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
That's tipped. And so Chicago takes the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe